Hey everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. Today is Glue Book Day. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do as something fun for just a kind of fun project, and then I thought of something. I haven't done a page in here for Christmas yet, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be fun. The other day I did this one by myself. There you go, Vanessa. I used one of the wax. I used some of my wax but your seal. You can see there, it says love. And I did this page kind of playing around with more autumn colors and just having fun with some stuff. And today I decided let's do Christmas. All right. So I've pulled out a bunch of Christmas papers I have of Tim Holtz, some all kinds of leftover things from like 3 years ago or 2 years ago when we made those two beautiful Christmas journals. And I have all this paper left over, and then I've got a bunch of fussy cuts, and I even have little Christmas pictures like we did the frames the other day. These are the Christmas set I had. And then I've also got, of course, Tim Holtz people that are Christmassy people out in the winter, you know. So we've got kids and adults. I've got cards. I've got photos. So I thought, you know, we are going to have some fun. How's everybody doing today? It is Tuesday for me, and I am just hanging out at home and kind of being like not wanting to do anything. And I thought, you know what, I need to get on the ball and get on camera and have some fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a background for this page like I did the other day, and I'm just gonna choose some random papers out of this stack of wonderful pieces that are extremely Christmassy. And that way we will know we are in Wonderland over here at Tara's house. So let's see. I've got my desk so crammed full of goodies, and it's hard to even place anything. Let's sit that there. We're just going to go ahead and darken the edges a little bit on this one. We're going to collage and glue book ourselves into Christmas. Okay. Let's see. These are, like I said, a Tim Holtz kit. These papers are from a couple of years ago. I picked them up at, I believe, Joann's. I'm pretty sure I got this kit there. And not all Joann's stores carry Tim Holtz items, and I'm hearing that even Hobby Lobby isn't carrying Tim Holtz stuff as much. I don't know. Is that like a thing in your area? I read on Facebook, people were saying that they were not finding Tim Holtz items at their store. Now, I did this as like with our with the not micro, but what are they called? The sprays. And we did this on some old Christmas, it was a print I had made. And so that might be fun to lay down here. Probably should have distressed it, but not really going to worry about it. And I'm just bringing this all the way to the edges of this paper and covering all the way to the edge. If you have a glue book and you want to join me, that'd be awesome. If you do, let me know in the comments. And if you make a beautiful page, why don't you post it for all of us to enjoy in our Facebook group or on Instagram. I'm Tara's Take on both. Yeah, I'm just going along, kind of covering this background. Now, one thing I am going to do really quick that I always try to do on, you know, in fact, I'm going to use my brush. I like to go down through the center here and darken the white with some Distress ink before I cover it, so that if I don't cover to the very edge, like if I decide that I just want to do, you know, and leave some, there's covering. And then also, just because I just can't stand the white coming through, I love making sure that the page is distressed. And it looks totally sloppy, but once it's all covered, you can't tell. Like, it just looks distressed and old and aged and kind of dirty, and it's awesome and fun. So this is just my easy peasy way of doing it. And this page is totally not Christmas on my tape. I don't have any, I don't think I even have any colors that would really go for Christmas. So I'll possibly cover it. I don't know that it really matters so much in my glue book to me. I am darkening it a little bit more. I'll probably, let's do this side too. So it just kind of blends in. Okay. And then I am going to take, I use a really skinny, I have a pack I bought that are all different sizes. I was blessed to find them. I haven't seen them before or since. And they have like 6 different sizes or something like that. I've got the really, really big one, and I've got the little teeny tiny one. And this is just perfect to go down in between pages and darken, you know, the page. Okay. All right. So now that I did that, I feel better. And then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm just making this really, I don't want to cover that writing so much. I'm gonna just trim this. I am making this really, really random. I cut that very uneven. So what's everybody doing for Christmas? I have not heard from my son. He was supposed to come over on Christmas. I'm going to have to get on the phone and get him on the ball and find out, you know, make a commitment. And then I don't know if my daughter and her fiance are working or if they can come as well. I'm hoping so, but I am going to go shopping this week. I will have my friend, I told you guys I'm going to have her car. So I'm going to be able to go and do some shopping on my own, which will be nice. That's not on a Saturday. I always go shopping on a Saturday, and whenever we have anything else going on, it's kind of hard to get my weekly errands done when you have one car, you know what I mean? It kind of... But we are starting to kind of look at cars and stuff, so we'll see. We'll see what we can afford to do after just buying the house. It's kind of not, you know, the best time to buy a car right now. Let's see here. I just want to glance through these because I've got like 2 packs. Some are double-sided. I really like that. That's pretty. Let's just say beautiful holiday gifts. You know what? I'm going to cut that out and use it on the side. I think that would be fun. Probably cover it, but it's okay. How long is it? I might have to trim it down. Darn, because that's really pretty, these flowers on the ends. Maybe. Let's see if I just bring it in and then round the corners. Let's round the corners. Give it a try. Because, you know, the composition book page is rounded, so maybe that'll help. I don't know if it'll work or not. It's probably still too long. It is. Darn. Too long. I'm going to have to chop off one end. I'm going to do this end. I cut a little too much off. That's okay. I'm still going to round this. And I'm going to put this over something else, like after I lay out something. But I like this, so I'm also going to use some of this paper. Let's see. Let's do this one here. That'd be fun right there. And I'm going to leave some of the... I just realized this did not go to the end, so look at there. See how that just kind of fits right in? And then I'm going to do this piece. There we go. Let's do the vintage photo too. If anybody's wondering why I have like big splotches of Distress ink on my pages, when I started my glue book, I was watching a lady who, she's awesome. I don't remember her name. She was very sweet, but she said that she just likes to kind of like mess up her glue book pages. That's why all these strips of tape are on the sides, even because it just kind of breaks the page for you. And so she said, just break the page, just, you know, just scribble on it and break the page so you don't have that hindrance. It's when you're new. She was talking about, you know, being new to the whole experience of glue book, which I was. And so I did that. I broke the page that way. That's why I have all those. And it does help to just be able to cover it, you know, and not worry about it. If I, you know, whenever I get through this glue book and start a new one, which I probably will, because I do enjoy the collaging experience, you know that. It's probably my favorite thing. I could probably do just collaging every day and be happy. I don't know why, I just love it. And I guess everybody that does them does, because that's why we do it, right? But I probably won't break the page anymore because I don't think I'll need to. I may do my edges so it strengthens them also, because I do like the way it feels, to be honest. Okay, so see, we've already got a fun little background. It's very Christmassy, and we've got some sparkle in there as well. Yeah, so let's keep on keeping on here and get this finished. Oh, there's Christmas carolers. And we've got some, that's pretty. I'm going to use that. I'm not even going to darken the page because, or distress it. It's already so dark around the edges. I'm not worried about it. It's very uneven. I should have trimmed that. Oh well, it don't matter, right? It's going to be covering it up anyway. Okay. We need a little bit right here. Okay. Yeah, so I used, in that page I showed you at the beginning, I used my autumn, or that pad, that 12 by 12 pad I've been showing you guys lately from Hobby Lobby that I just kind of fell in love with. What's on the inside of this one? Blessing and Company. Very cool. I might keep that. Oh, I like that one. It's in this one. I'm not as crazy about the plaid look. Oh, I like that. Oh, that one's fun. Look at that one. Okay, so let's see. Now that we've kind of... I gotta peek at these real quick because these are also Christmas. I'm just glancing at them to see. Ooh, this one's fun. These are some I made. A couple I made here. Oh, that'll be cute. I'm gonna put that on the page. And this is just a piece of a tree, but it's got this shiny. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's do this one. I have got a crooked eye today. There we go. I sharpened my scissors yesterday with this. Just thought I'd show you, and it works pretty good, actually. So if you have one of those, okay. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to do some Christmas shopping this week, and I think I'm going to go to Kohl's because, of course, I just got a Kohl's card, and so I have a little bit of freedom at Kohl's to shop, so I'm probably going to do a little shopping there. And I don't know what to get for Cordy. He's so hard to buy for. He is like, I've told you guys this before, he's like shop for you. Like today, I ordered myself a phone, a really nice wallet phone case with a detachable phone case on it and everything, because he was, our friend Charity got one, and he was there the other day, and he's like, honey, that's really nice, you should get you one. And he's just very giving, but not about wrapping presents. And we were laughing at the store the other day because, like, if you go to the store with Cordy, he'll tell you to buy something, you buy it, and then, you know, you don't have that present under the tree because he's not he's not good at wrapping gifts. He doesn't like doing it because he's not good at it. And then also, he doesn't like going and shopping because he doesn't ever know what to get. So he's kind of like, what do you want? You pick it out, and then it's yours. So it isn't that I don't get gifts. It's just I probably won't have a lot under the tree. I have something under there right now from Miss Charity. And then my daughter is supposed to send me or bring me something. She showed me the other day in a post. She sent me a picture of a very nondescript Amazon package and said, yeah, you can't see the shape, so therefore you cannot tell what it is, because she knows me. And if I look at a package, I can usually tell what the present is on the inside. So she's like, I'm holding it so that you cannot see the shape, you cannot see anything. It's very nondescript. But she was excited and wanted to show me that she got me something. So, which was very precious. And, yeah. I'm the gift guesser. I used to be the gift peeker when I was younger. I know, that's terrible. But it's true. I can't lie. My late husband thought it was hysterical and actually loved it. And hated it when I got to an age where I quit peeking. Because he liked to trick me. Like one year he bought me a sewing machine, and he packed it in a huge box. He put the box inside of a huge box, and he put rocks inside of the box, and like all this stuff that made noise when it was shaken or rattled, so that oh, that's kind of a cool picture too, that Christmas right there. But I think we'll stick with that. And he just thought that was hysterical, you know, because I couldn't guess what it was because of the rocks and everything. And it was so heavy that I could barely even pick it up. It had a huge rocks in it. It was funny. It was really funny. And the year that I quit asking, he was like, aren't you going to ask me what I got you? So every year I would bug him about what he got me, more for him than for me, because it made him happy. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. It made him happy for me to, you know, be like, what'd you get me? What'd you get me? What'd you get me? He thought it was funny. And so I didn't stop doing that, but I did stop peeking. I know, it's pathetic. I peeked. Okay, do you guys want to know how long I peeked? This is how childish I was. Talk about a little girl, not, you know, growing up. I peeked until I was 26 years old. Okay, yes, it's true. I promise you, I did. I peeked. I know there's those out there in the audience going, no way did you peek until you were 26. Yes, I really did. And it's pathetic. I know. I was a silly girl. I was a peeker. Oops, wait, I'm going to cut some of this off. That's right. I forgot what I was thinking as I was doing that. I am going to cut, or let's tear. like right here. Yep, I know. And it's funny, neither one of my kids were peekers. Except, okay, that's not exactly true. Joey, 1 year, and he never, that we knew of, did it again because it shook him up so bad. But 1 year, he got into mine and Alex's closet, and Alex caught him. He came home from work, and he quietly walked through the house and couldn't find the kids. And he found Joey in our bedroom, and when he opened the bedroom door, Joey opened our closet, and all of the presents that were stacked up at the top fell on him. It was so funny, you guys. It was absolutely hysterical. I thought Alex was going to die laughing. He told the story over and over and over through the years. And Joey, he was so cute. It was the most embarrassing, upsetting, you know, he got caught so bad. And so I don't know, he'd probably tell me different now that he's older, but I don't know that he ever really peeked again because of that. He was about, I want to say maybe 7 or 8. You know, he was still a little guy. But yeah, it was pretty cute. So I just rounded this corner, and I'm going to put it right there. It's not perfect, but it's cute, and it covers up that thingy there. And now I've got this like adorable background. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. That's pretty all by itself. But now we're gonna put pretty things on it. We're gonna cover it with some lovelies. And we've got a bunch of leftover Christmas stuff that I had from all those years ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, I didn't buy any new paper digikits or anything for Thanksgiving or Christmas last year, and because I had so much left over from the year before, and I packed it all away in a box because I about wore myself out Christmas decorating those journals, and I had nothing left in me to do. I really didn't want to do any more Christmas after that. I was like, oh, I'm so sick of doing a Christmas. And so here we are 2 years later. I pulled it out and said, let's play. But not like, not in a, I'm going to make a journal way. I actually still have one of those journals in my shop. It is a beautiful journal. If you're interested in it at all, it is in there for sale, and it is so pretty. And a lot of you who are still with me from before, that one's cool, would probably remember it because you were with me while I was making it. We've just got so many fun little knickknacks in here. Look at these little pictures. I mean, just tons. Look at this. It's just full of fun cuts. And oh, and then even Tim Holtz cards. That's cute. These were fun. That would be a lot of fun as well. Goodness. I've even got some cards. I don't know if you guys remember making these with me, but we did them on the gel plate, and we did greens and reds and golds, and then we stamped them. Yep. I brought the stamps along with me today in case we want to use them. So that should be fun. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to glue this little thing down on the corner. I love a glue book. Never thought I'd hear myself say that, but I really do. Love the glue book experience. And I kind of liked this in the corner over it. At an angle like that. Merry Christmas. And then we've got that piece I tore. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. And I'm wondering, I made it to, beautiful holiday gifts. We are going to kind of cover this side over here with this tape a little bit. I swear, this is a brand new. Is this it? I want to make sure. Brand new. And it's not as juicy. You know, I think sometimes these sit on the shelves of like Amazon or the stores where we buy them or whatever for years. And they just kind of dry out over time. And when we get them, they're just not as juicy as they should be for a brand new ink pad, you know. I mean, I did get the whatchamacallit to go with it. I'm going to do some gold on here since it's Christmas. Did I tell you guys about the Christmas party? I know I told you I was tired from the Christmas party. But I had mentioned to y'all that I was really kind of nervous to meet everybody. Well, it turned out to be a really nice night. Everybody was really nice. I didn't need to worry, as you said. I wasn't really worried. I was just kind of feeling a little awkward. But yeah, where's my glue? Oh, it turned out to be a lot of fun. Everybody made me feel really welcome. And there, of course, was all these other wives and husbands that were visiting with their spouses that worked there. So, you know, it worked out to be really good. It's the only Christmas party I've been to in years like that. And then, of course, we had our Christmas party with our Bible study group, our C group, and that was really funny. The games we played were hysterical. And Cordy and I actually won like 3 of them. We didn't win anything, and there was no prizes, but we did win. It was fun. Cordy was like, I can't believe they wasted all that candy, because they did like a one game was with, I'm gonna cut this out. One game was with M&Ms, and you used a straw and you laid the red and green M&Ms on a plate, and you and your partner, you took one color and they took the other, and then you used the straw to suck up all the M&Ms and put them onto another plate. Okay, so I totally won. I've totally messed up cutting this. Wow, like really bad. Like really, really bad. That's a little better. Yeah, I totally won that one. I would have gotten even higher score if it hadn't have been for the fact that I ran out of my M&Ms. I only had so many green. So, but it was fun. And, yeah, we won that one. And then this other one, you had to take candy canes, and you had to put the candy cane in your mouth on the straight end, and then on the other end, you, you picked up with the hook part of the candy cane, you picked up the other candy canes and put them on a plate and dropped them, and then picked it up again and put them on, you know, and whoever got the most won. Oh my gosh, I got 4, but I'll be honest, that was a really tricky game. That was really tricky. And then the other one was we were scooping up, I like that right there. I think that's pretty. We were scooping up the bows with a spatula, and our partner had to hold a bucket or like a bowl on their head and whoever got the most into the bowl won. And so, yeah, that was funny. I got 9. I won that one. And my friend was so irritated. She's like, he was cheating. He was holding the bowl too close to you. And what it was we practiced right before we started. I took the spatula and I hit I put all of the bowls right in front of me so I wouldn't like get them everywhere. And then I picked it up and I practiced and I told him, hold the bowl where you're going to hold it. And we did it like that. And so I knew approximately where to put the bow. And so we won because we practiced a little bit that before. Nobody said we couldn't, so it wasn't like we cheated. It was fun. So she's a sweetie. And then what else did we do? Oh, and we played this game at his workplace. Maybe some of you have played it. You have a dice. You have 3 dice, okay? And then you have $3 you start with, and everybody stands around a table, and you roll however many dice you have dollars. So when you roll, though, one dice has an L on it, one has an R on it, and each dice has one L, one R, one star, and one round circle. And if you get the star, you put however many stars you get, you put that many dollars in the center of the pot. And then if you have, like, if you get I'm trying to think, like if you get that's cute. If you get L, you give somebody, however many L's you get, you give them that many dollars. How many R's you get to the right, you give them that many dollars. And so whoever has $1 at the end, like the last person to have money, wins the pot. And yeah, it was pretty cool. It was fun. We didn't win, of course, but it was fun. And it was funny because it was a blessing because the girl who won, Courtney heard her tell her husband, we really need this money this week, and then they won it. It was awesome. It was probably, I mean, it was like, there was probably about 50 people there with $3 each, so however much that is, like $150. So, yeah, so it was good. They won it. They needed it. So let's see. This is so fun because it's just so random. I've got all this stuff to play with and just stick on here, you know? I like that. Let's do gold around the joy. Joy. That was a lot. Okay. Are any of you traveling for Christmas? Doing any traveling? I never travel at Christmas. Like, I never have in my whole life. I don't think I would want to because of the way it is out there in the world during Christmas. I'm just trimming this barely because this paper is over 100 years old that I'm using, that I used to do this, and it tears very easy, and so some of my ends are torn and not in a good way. I'm going to square it off. There we go. So let's see here. You know, if this was an art journal, it would be really fun to build a page like this and do some art on top of, you know what I mean? Like some, I think I need to rebuy my, like my modeling paste and stuff, like all those things, because they're kind of dried out. I haven't used them in over a year. But it would be fun to do that on here. I might go around the edge with some of my, I could use red around the edge, or green with some of my paint sticks. But you know what I might do is I may go over it with some of my woody stick. I love that, and I haven't done that in a while. That would be fun around the edges, just to darken it up and make it stand out a little bit more. I wish I had some just going to do this right here. Washi tape, Christmas washi tape. But I have never bought any. I definitely think I'm going to stick a person or two on this out of Tim Holtz goodies. These people. Okay. There we go. What time is it? Okay. Let's see. Kind of like that. This is just one of my journaling cards I made. Don't want to put it there. This is coming out cute. I like it. I hope you do too. What else do we have? Let's see. We have, my goodness. We have all kinds of cute little things in this bag. This is Tim Holtz stuff, I think. A lot of it is. Smith's Rocky Mountain Pure Sugar Stick. Love a peppermint sugar stick. Always did. Terrible for you. Terrible, terrible for you. So, I'm still doing the carnivore diet. And I have added in avocados for an extra source of fat and carb, a little bit of carb there. Seems like whenever I add anything back in, that's like certain things I respond to really bad. So I'm finding out that I had a lot more, allergies, I guess. I don't know if I want to call them allergies, but reactions to food that I did not know I had at all. And so it's been kind of surprising for me, to be honest. I really didn't realize that things bothered me, you know, because I've just lived with them. You know what I mean? Are you guys like that? I always had a sensitivity to chocolate when I would eat chocolate chip cookies. But I love chocolate chip cookies, so I just went with it. I never let it bother me that it would give me, you know, problems with my stomach. And I've been like that my whole life, pretty much, about everything. Unless it really made me legitimately sick, I just kind of ignored it and went on. So now I got so sick that I couldn't continue to ignore things. And that's where I am now. And so I'm like, okay, this doing the carnivore diet has been a huge elimination diet for me. And when I bring back in seasonings of certain kinds, I'm finding that they just don't work for me, you know. So I'm good. It seems like I'm good with like garlic powder and salt and white pepper. And then I think, I don't know, I kind of forget what I mentioned to you guys sometimes, but I've been studying up on oxalates. And if you don't know what oxalates are, you should look that up and find out if they're something that you should be concerned about. I'm not going to go on a rant about them, but I am concerned about them for me. And so I've been studying what, you know, foods. Oh, these kittens are so cute. And then I've got puppies. Yeah, I've been studying what foods I can and cannot have that, you know, are lower and higher in oxalates. And so oxalates are never in meat products. They're only in vegetables and fruits and nuts and grains. So only natural things that are grown, you know, have oxalates in them. And basically an oxalate is, it's an acid. They crystallize in the body. Everything has different levels. Every fruit and vegetable and things have different levels of them, and they can cause you some problems. And we don't even see our medical science talking about it ever. You never hear anybody talk about it. The only way I found out about it was through a woman whose name, she's Dr. Sally Norton, and she's the one who is doing pretty much all the studying on it. I think I'm going to use these little animals. They're really cute. I want to use the right amount of them. I don't want to use a ton of them, but I would like to use some. So anyway, I've been paying attention to a lot of stuff and figuring out what causes inflammation in my body and what doesn't. So yeah, it's been pretty interesting. I'm trying to, okay, I'm gonna put some of these back so I'm not. I love to use strips, of course, as you guys know, so I'm thinking I might put some of these on, like this one here. Burn the edges. And I have a friend who was worried about my sugars when I'm eating meat. So if anybody out there is worried about that, just so you know, I'm keeping track of my glucose and my ketones, and I'm good. So just in case. Okay. I love having these little strips on pages. I'm going to put this one right there, I think. I must have distressed all of these because I have a whole bunch of them in the bag over here that don't have dark edges and stuff, so I must have went through and like prepped all of these and didn't use them. I need to take these off so I can see what in the heck I'm doing. I have a giant kitty too. Look at that. The Polar Express. Old-fashioned candy canes. Okay. I don't really want to cover all of that paper. I like it and I want it to show up, so trying to be kind of careful. And we're going to brush over this brightness of this and darken it a little bit. So does anybody out there own a Chevy Blazer from recent, like a newer one? I'm curious. I'm kind of been looking at them. I think I'll put this right here. And I'm wondering, how do you like yours if you do? I don't want an EV, okay? I just want a regular vehicle. I don't want an electric vehicle. But, because I know they come in the EV format as well as regular, but I was just curious if anybody has like a regular one that they like or don't like. I'm also looking at Malibus. I've always liked the Malibu a lot, and I had one for a while and I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm kind of eyeballing those as well. I'm not sure. Cordy says he'd kind of like to get like the SUV type, so we probably won't get a Malibu, probably won't get a sedan, but I'm just looking. We definitely need to get a vehicle here this next year or so, you know. Thank God for his mom's car. It's a Nissan Altima, and it's an 06. And if it weren't for the paint, I mean, it needs a new paint job, but the car runs so well, praise God, and really gets us everywhere we need to go. It's been a real blessing. I'm just going to put this little guy right here. And after we get some of these fun things laid down, then we're going to put some people. Just because that's fun to kind of go over the top. That little guy's cute. I would love to see some of your glue book pages if you do glue books. Please feel free to post them on the Facebook or the Instagram. I'd love to see it. Let me see. I'm looking here. I've got from all these different kits in here. This one's kind of cute. I was thinking of tearing this picture down. Yeah, I like that. Oops, wrong one. I hit the wrong one. All right. There we go. All right. In fact, I'm going to sit it right there in that corner. Top of the other corner. Now the people I have are full size, so I don't know but they're from a Christmas pack, so they all look like they've been out in the winter, you know. You got little babies though. Such a mess over here, guys. I think I'll just stick to kids. Oh, she's so cute. But she doesn't look like she's out inside. I was looking for ones with, oh, here we go. Jackets. Let's see. I want children. There's a mom and daughter. Whole family. She looks like she's getting ready to go run down to the Christmas tree, huh? Oh, there we go. He's outside. I think those will do, those three. Okay, wait, and this, maybe this little guy. Let's see, where could he sit? I was looking to see if there's somewhere it looked like he was leaning, but nah. And so what I'm going to do is draw some little bit of ground here for them to stand on. I think I'm going to do the girls right here. Haven't done this in a long time. So I'm just going to go across. You guys know what I always used to do. Most of you have been with me forever. Looking for my little brush. I'm going to grab just a tiny bit of water. And then scratch it across the surface here. And it makes it look like they're standing on a surface. See? Okay, so these girls need to be sepia. I bet everybody watching who knows me knew I was going to do that. Don't like the bright white. And I just kind of wipe over it, not just so it kind of blends into the picture. Okay. Around these little areas first. All right, oops. The glue will take off that ink real quick. I haven't worked with these larger ones in forever. I mean the larger people. I haven't used them ever since I discovered the mini people. They're the ones I use all the time. Okay. Now, where do I want this little guy to stand? And again, I'm going to draw some little bit of a line for him to stand on. Not a lot, but just enough to... I could also have used my brown. I just like it to look like a tuft of ground that they're standing on. Okay. Okay. Press on this. My paper's round right here. But because I'm using art glitter glue, that should grab it. And now these last two little babies, I'm going to put right up here. Little Christmas babies. They're so pretty. And this again, I'm going to do their pictures a little more sepia. I'm wondering, did I already do this one and then I wasn't able to use it? I think I did, because it's not, yeah. Okay, and we'll do a little line right through there. Okay. My desk is such a mess. Oh my goodness. There we go. Nope. I want to do it a little bit higher because one of them is standing a little higher. So we're going to do this area so that there's, there we go. It'll be like a little hill. That's better. Still not quite down far enough. Let's do that. There. Okay. All right. I could have even gone to town on this a little more if I wanted to, but I think this is good. We're right at an hour, so that's not bad. We got a pretty little Christmas page. There you go. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. Like I said, I could have done a little bit more, but I like it. Now, I do think I will go around with this on the edge just to kind of make it stand out. I haven't done that in this book, so let's see how it goes. Let me cover these real quick because I don't want them drying out more than they already are. Oh, and I never remembered to put that on there. Darn it. Oh well, I'll have to use it somewhere else. Where's my lid? Sorry. Give me a sec here. Where's my lid? I don't see you. Ah, there you are. That'll give me a little more room too if I just push this out of the way. There we go. Okay, so back to this. So we're just going to go around the edge. If you've never done this before, it's a Stabilo pencil. I just have the woody, the big thick ones. They also come in smaller versions. And it really brings some highlight to your picture. Once you color the area that you want, you know, done. This did not glue down. There we go. Then we come back on it with some water. Just a trace of water to cause it to stand out. You'll see in a second if you've never seen it. Most of you probably have, of course. I've done this a ton of times in my art journal book, and I'm even doing it over that gold. I'm not really worried about that. Okay. Once you add the water, it kind of spreads the lead, and it looks really cool, and it dries and becomes just a cool outline. You can also do it throughout the picture in places. I've never been super great with shading with this, so I probably will not do that right now. But I'm going to grab my little brush again, okay, and some water. And I'm not up far enough here. So I just dip my brush, and you don't want a lot of water, you just want a little bit, because if you have too much, it'll spread it like that. It'll spread it too much. You just want to graze it, kind of. Because when you hit it with the water, it kind of darkens it and solidifies it a little more. But if you hit it with too much water, it spreads it out and it doesn't look as good. It's hitting it a little too hard on there. And there we go. So now we have a highlighted edge that kind of makes everything pop a little bit. And I went a little too thick in some areas, but I'm not going to worry about it. There's our Christmas page in our glue book. So we're coming along. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layouts now. Not bad. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and that you got some ideas for your glue book, or to maybe start a glue book. They are a lot of fun. They're very relaxing and cathartic. So if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and become a part of our family. We'd love to have you. Join us on Facebook at Tara's Take Family and become a member of the Facebook group. I encourage all of you who are members of the Facebook group, please participate and start posting things on there. You know, the only reason we're not as active is because we're not being active. So we need to just post things and comment and, you know, encourage one another, and our Facebook group would grow. So I love you guys. God bless you, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.